The biggest misinformation that we have in our region is that not so many people are relating Israel existence to the 3,000 years old of history. They are considering Israel as a white European imperialist project. The Jews are foreign colonialists from Europe, not indigenous people who lived in this region for very long, not are the people who the prophets and kings that we revere and honor are their ancestors. We don't have, we keep disconnecting that. So yeah, and I always say that it has to be reinforced in a way that would tell the world that the Jews are indigenous to this land, because where does the word Jew come from?
Right.
The word Jew comes from Judea. They were never called the Jews before the Babylonian exile. They were called the Israelites. But when the Babylonians inquired about their origins, the Israelites in Babylonia said, we come from Judea, we are the Jews. And why was it called Judea? Because when Joshua bin Nun conquered the land, partitioned the land, he named that land, he named that part of the land on the fourth son of Jacob, Judah. This is why the Jews in Israel still call it Yehuda v'Shimron, Judea and Samaria. If your ancestors were brought from the portion of the land that would call Binyamin, you would now be called the Binyaminites, not the Jews. So understanding history is very important, especially the biblical history, and I believe there's a big gap in that. The biggest misinformation that we